guys, thank you so much for tuning in and clicking on this video. It's the latest on trend with your girl Biami.
Big up yourself.
Firstly, I just want to give a shout out to Wumi Bello because she is doing amazing. She's so beautiful and so gracious. And I feel like she was the perfect person to sit down with Boga. Like her energy, her tone, her voice, it was so soothing, and I absolutely loved and enjoyed this interview. I feel like it was wrapped up very well, and I was nervous. I'm not going to lie to you guys, I was nervous to watch this because if you guys have been following and watching my videos, you know, even when Nicole passed, I could not even talk about it. I don't know, it hit me in a certain way, in a different way. And every time I watch Boga or watch the videos that he's done, it literally, I feel like I have to prepare myself. But this was a very beautiful journey that they took us on, and she handled it very well. I feel like her aura and her spirit carried the interview very well. It was great. It was amazing. If you guys didn't watch it, Global Boga did an interview on the Wumi Bello show. You guys go ahead and check it out to get a little bit more insight, because I'm just gonna kind of pick out points that stood out for me and just give my little 2 pence. So for a little bit more context of the interview, you guys go ahead and watch the full interview. Boga has a documentary coming out, which I'm really excited to watch. He is such an inspiration, and honestly, light just needs to continue to shine on him. He's got a story to tell, he's got a purpose to live, and he is on the right path. That's what I believe. During the interview, Wumi spoke about his upbringing, who is Boga, where he's come from, his family background, meeting Nicole, losing Nicole and Rain, and where he is now and his future plans. So it was a nice roundup to kind of get us to know Boga a lot more. One thing that she did say, which I think is true, is a lot of people didn't really know Boga. They knew Boga and Nicole, and when she started introducing Boga on her channel, that's when we started to know him. But we knew the couple, we didn't really know him as a person. We just knew that he's Ghanaian and he is in a dance group, and that was Nicole's partner, and he basically does videos with her. So it was a really great way for us to know him as an individual and to know what he's going to be doing and what he's getting up to. We know now that he's doing music, and he spoke in depth about that. I think it was even so for him because he just kind of felt like whatever made Nicole happy he would do, which was her YouTube. You know, that's not really him sitting down doing YouTube videos, but he did it because that's what made Nicole happy. And I guess that's why it took him to this place where she left him with this YouTube channel, and then he kind of felt like, what am I supposed to do with this? Because the Lord knows that's not me. And people may think, oh, because it's reached a really great status, that he might profit off it or he might use it for his own gain, and that's not the case at all. And I don't know why anyone would think like that anyway. I love how charismatic Boga is. During the interview, you could tell that he has been going through a process, and he has been going through a healing process, and he's been dealing with it. Everybody deals with heartbreak in their own way, and I don't feel like, to an extent, there is a right or way to deal with it. To an extent, I do feel like we can tip off the edge, but in terms of how long you should deal with a heartbreak or how you should go about it, I feel like it's subjective to the individual and how they can cope best. But one thing that I loved and that I recognized about Boga's experience is that he has faced his healing head on. He's not tried to run away from it, and his way of dealing with it, he put it into his music. And also, he's had people around him, and he's allowed people to be around him. He's allowed to be shielded and guarded by people that love Nicole, and family and friends that were close, that are close, his best friends, Nicole's mom. He's allowed that shielding. He's allowed people to be there. He's allowed himself to feel the pain. And to me, I feel like that is so important when it comes to healing, to feel the pain and to face the pain head on, because when you run away from it, it's only going to catch up to you one day, because that's something that is deeply rooted in you. That's something that you can't express. It's something that is a part of you. You can't divide yourself from it. No matter how much you want to, it will always catch up on you. It's almost like having two different people living inside of you, one hurt and broken man and your spirit man who wants to keep living. Your soul is dying, but your spirit man is living, and you have that inward conflict. And that's often what is the hardest part, because you're divided within yourself. But you could clearly see that he has gone through every moment, and now you can see light on him. You can see his smile is genuine. When he talks about Nicole, it lights him up. And one thing that I love that he said was, he had to realize that he can't stay in this space anymore. He has to allow good memories to live on and to lead him. I'm paraphrasing, but basically that's what I was getting from it. And that is so important. Like, I love...
Hi guys, I know you didn't expect to see me in the middle of this video. This is just a quick break from the video. Have you subscribed to the channel? If you haven't, make sure that you hit the subscribe button if you are new. It's all good vibes and notification gang. Thank you so much for all of your support. Enjoy the rest of the video.
One thing that I think saved him, which is so key and I think kills a lot of people, is purpose. He found his purpose, and that gave him a reason to live. His purpose is not Nicole. His purpose is not Rain. His purpose had to be found within himself. He had to ask, why am I still alive? Why was I left behind? His wife got taken. His child got taken. Why did he get left behind? He could have gone too. But there's a reason why he was left behind. There's a reason why he found music at the time he found music. There's a reason why he found a voice at the time he found a voice. There's a reason to everything. And I feel like purpose is so key. The minute you find your purpose, you find a reason to live. That's what I got from the whole video, because he has gone through one of the most traumatizing things anyone could ever go through in life. You lose absolutely everything. Nicole and Rain were his family. There's no reason for him to carry on. And a lot of people wouldn't have been able to carry on. But God will not give you more than you cannot handle. And that's a very, very hard thing to swallow, because it's kind of like, why do I have to go through this? Why was I chosen to go through this? He didn't choose this. This chose him. But the fact that he found purpose, and his purpose was so amazingly described. I love the fact that he recognized that. And what I loved even more is that he recognized that he gives and gives and gives, and he loves. He's just a natural lover, and every time he loves, it's always taken away. But that hasn't stopped him. That hasn't reframed him. That hasn't put him off. You know, sometimes, yeah, with people that love hard and get broken tend to feel like, oh, maybe I shouldn't love hard anymore. Or now let me start playing the game, or let me change. And they start changing. And I always say to those people, if you are a natural born lover, if you have been given a capacity of love that none other have been given, don't change. There's a reason for that. That's one of the things that I loved about this. Like, this was really an amazing segment and conversation. It was amazing. He said so many key things. And I really do hope that it really encouraged anybody who had faced similar things, or even just general heartbreak, because sometimes losing somebody through heartbreak can really feel like you're grieving, like the person has really died, like you really lost somebody. And pain is formed in so many different ways, and it comes in different ways. But now he's got an EP coming out called The Pain, but he did say that it's not pain like that. He's got an amazing testimony, and guys, I thought that I was going to watch this and I didn't know what to expect, but it was definitely... It definitely was a pleasant surprise. I hope you guys go ahead and watch it. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll speak to you guys in my next video.
Don't forget to hit your notification bell so that you guys are notified whenever I post.